Welcome back to Expert Crypto. All right, so hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get into this video. So make sure to really understand that we are at a stagnant point in Bitcoin right now. This is a very good time to see these altcoins pump like we have been seeing. Had some very good trades. We're gonna get into some more altcoins and exactly how to really be the most profitable during this time. Well, you guys have to understand, you guys got to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. But let's get into what you guys really need to look at. So we need to look at Polygon. We had Polygon pop off. We will be getting into more of the actual chart news and that stuff. But let's go over some of the news that came out from yesterday. So Polygon users grow by 75,000 as DeFi continues to boom. Polygon has such a large ecosystem. It's going to continue to grow and grow as crypto grows and grows. We did take some profits on Polygon, or you guys should have already. There's going to be other cryptos that are going to grow faster than Polygon, because Polygon right now I think is around $15 to $10 billion market cap, which is very large. That's very large. But that's good to see it keep on growing. It is at a very high cap right now. We remember when it was a lot less than that, but great to see Polygon grow. So Coinbase is adding almost like a MetaMask Chrome extension. That's going to be pretty cool to improve DeFi access. And we have the Cardano wine, right? So here's me last night drinking some Cardano wine. I went out last night. We ordered some Cardano wine. I had some fun time with the Doge. Took the Doge out for some Cardano wine. You guys know how it is. So we also had this Grayscale Investment Holdings. If you guys wanted a clear picture of this, I did really get into showing you guys this. Grayscale owns some ETC, $1 billion worth. They own more BTC than Litecoin. I do find that interesting that they own such little Litecoin. I know 436 million might sound like a lot, but in reality, guys, it's not that much. But we do see BAT and Batcoin down there at the bottom. Surprised they own only $4 million of Batcoin. I'm just throwing that out there. So let's get into the market. Well, we will be getting into some trades. We got Bitcoin kind of pumping down. We did not get any SNX or HNT in these trades, but we did get a few of these that you guys are seeing here. We do see Bitcoin though at 43, Ethereum at 33. Binance coin is almost under $500. It was a couple times already during this dip. Cardano is under $2. And we're just seeing the entire market take a little breather, but we're seeing these alts pump up, guys. These alts are pumping up. A few in between are, and we've been able to get some nice gains from them. But let's get into Bitcoin real quick. We do see Bitcoin on this little downtrend candle on the 3 hour. I do see this candle that we have right here was around a 6% drop. And this candle right here was around a 6% drop that we've seen. We saw a little retracement. I'm seeing some similarities in this candle. After this candle happened, we had around a 4% drop, I believe. So if we continue this trend, these candles do look very similar. We could expect a little 4% drop, which would bring us around a $40,000 Bitcoin. But I do expect a bounce incoming off of this 40, 41, 42. K Bitcoin. It might not drop that far, but we'll have to see. We'll have to check that out. But I do see a lot of similarities in these candles on the 3 hour. Momentum's kind of the same as it was then. But we are seeing some downwards momentum, probably to see some consolidation around this points. Maybe a little bounce upwards, and then we can go a little bit lower than that. But just preparing you guys for the worst. We're going to hope for the best, though. I mean, even if we do see another dip, better buying opportunities. Hopefully you guys have been setting your stop losses on these trades. Hopefully you guys have been taking some profits, because there's always going to be dips unless we seriously break out. And we've been in this consolidation / breakdown phase with Bitcoin, so it's kind of been a time to take some profits on trades, especially when Bitcoin hasn't fully broken out yet, right? Very important to be doing that with your Bitcoin. And Ethereum, same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum just following what Bitcoin is doing, guys. We kind of see the same patterns with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Not too much momentum picking up. We did have some momentum earlier. Every time we've came to this 45, almost 46 zone, we go back down. This has happened once, twice, 3 times so far. Or 4 times actually, but we need to see that breakout out of that 46, 47 zone. It's probably going to be a violent breakout. It's probably going to be very fast when it does happen, but right now we are seeing some downwards momentum. We do see this sushi trade that we got into very, very early. This was a nice trade that we had right here. I do still see some upwards momentum to sushi to around $22 to $23. It would be a nice time to take some profits if you guys haven't already on this one. But we're probably going to see some downwards action, especially with the dip. Probably see stuff go down 3, 4, 5%, especially these alts. Maybe a little bit more than that, but it's just more opportunities to buy in on these trades. You guys really got to understand that. Very important to stay consistent, take your profits. And when we're in these dips, okay, when we have these dips and we have these alts pumping in between them, and it's a perfect opportunity. You make 30%, you make 20% on these trades. You take your profits and then you buy back on these trades once they dip some more, or some other trades that have a lot more potential. It's a very easy, fun game that we're doing right here. But we also had this Matic breakout. Matic breakout, guys. Absolute breakout with Matic. We saw it hovering around the 6.7 to this 5.2 level. We even were able to buy some more at 1.46. And we saw the breakout, guys. We had a feeling it was coming. It was just about time. We saw it hovering around this resistance. It couldn't break this resistance here at 7.4. And then finally, guys, it broke out, and we were able to see Matic climb all the way to $2.25. I believe 220 actually. A few sites were showing 225. But yeah, that's a 32% breakout from Matic. If you guys sold your Matic already, that's not bad. You guys were in profits. Matic's very high cap right now, so price action on Matic, guys. We have a $12 billion Matic. We could see it go to 24 to 36 billion, but that's going to take a while for something to really pump up that fast, guys. If you want to see that $36 billion, that means it's going to be bigger than Polkadot. It's going to be bigger than Litecoin. It's going to be bigger than Chainlink and Uniswap. So that would be interesting to see. I just see right now is a great time to take some profits on Matic. I do see the time we bought Matic was like buying Ethereum at $400, but it's going to take some time for Matic to really pump up like that. Matic does have a lot of use case compared to the ecosystem, but it's not a bad idea for you guys to take some profits and invest in some of these other high caps that have a lot more explosive gains. Could see Matic hit $2.50 to $3. But it's probably going to have some consolidation. I mean, we're going to see though, because the hype around Matic is real right now. Hype around Matic is real. You guys see that uptrend. You guys see that momentum. Probably could see another breakout, but we are holding the $2 range very nicely with Matic. Harmony. We also saw a little Harmony breakout. We were able to acquire some Harmony down here. Got another 33% gain on Harmony. I will be speeding up this stream. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter than normal. I will be streaming later today in a few hours, but have some stuff to do first. But we're just going to do a little short stream going over some gains, going over some strategies. You guys really need to understand being consistent, making these profits, and having the buying power once these dips happen is amazing. It's amazing. It's overpowered. You guys will be making a lot more money than these people who do not know how to they do not know how to manage their money. They just ape into everything that they find, and they don't wait for these dips. They're not taking profits. They're not setting stop losses. To have power over your portfolio, if it goes down 10%, you have 90% of your portfolio ready to go, ready to buy that dip. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. You guys will be making a lot more profits, and especially when Bitcoin, guys, is just going up and down and up and down. You know, great time. We haven't really seen too much of our stop losses getting hit yet, but we do see a nice gain in Harmony. Hopefully we could see this breakout incur, maybe have it go to the 20-cent level. From down there, that would be around 50-40%. I do see Harmony pumping up just because it's extremely undervalued, but they need some more marketing. They did hire a new marketing team, so we will probably see a maybe 40-50 cent Harmony in the near future, but as of right now, just take your profits, guys. We will get back into it. We will get back into these trades when they do show potential. We also had Altcoin have a little pump. We accumulated some Altcoin around this resistance level. We bought some back on May 13th as well. But this one sold off, went up 40%, and we probably made around 30% there. But we've been buying Altcoin ever since it was very small. But we do see this resistance line holding with Altcoin. We ended up acquiring some more, and it went up another 30-40%, guys. 30 something percent, 32. It went down, I believe, around 10%. So that trade probably did diminish for you guys. Yeah, it did. So Another 30% gain right there, guys. 30% gain while Bitcoin is just going up and down and up and down, all right? Great time, great time. So Engine Coin, I wasn't going to talk about Engine Coin. I was just looking at the graph there, but we had Injection Protocol as well breakout. This was a nice breakout that we had on Injection Protocol. This is all in the past day, guys. This is all in the past day. And from that all-night stream, guys, we're up 30-40% on basically most of these trades. Yes, we had a few trades that did not hit, but you know what? You guys have these 30-40% gains, these 20-30-40% gains in one day. They cancel out, I can promise you guys that. And I will be doing less trades. I will be just showing you guys 2 to 3 of them, but it's really smart. If you guys do have the power to be able to do 4 to 5 trades, it really will help your portfolio out, balance out the ones that do not hit. It's a lot smarter to do that way, just because you can't time everything perfectly, but if you do a lot of trades at a time, it will help out. But we do have some trades right now that just, they need Bitcoin to pump, and we haven't had that full breakout with Bitcoin yet, so we're not going to see that full breakout with these trades. But very smart for you guys to be patient, set your stop loss, so if Bitcoin does dip, we can just buy those trades at a lower price. You guys lose 10%, it's okay. We're able to still get in, right? So what do we see with AAVE? Another breakout here. Let me go back into Injection Protocol. I'm trying to sell this around $20. I am going to be holding some from this 16 level. I did buy some more at 16. I saw this as a little bit of a resistance. But because we saw it back here, but we saw Injection Protocol bounce off of the 16 was very nice. We got some down here. I did take some profits, guys, on Injection, of course, but I'm really looking for this $20 level. We'll probably see another bounce off 16 if we have that Bitcoin dip. Wouldn't be a bad entry point for 16.830. Around that level would not be a bad entry point. We also had AAVE breakout today as well. This was around a 37% breakout in very, very short period of time. Very nice to see that. It really is a little bit undervalued, guys. AVAX is as well. I will be getting into a little bit of AVAX at some point, Avalanche ecosystem, but AAVE is still undervalued from this point. Got the gains on the trade, though. We don't care about if something's undervalued. We're just trying to find the momentum. We're trying to find the exact breakout points, okay? And AAVE was showing a lot of volatility, especially when they have these dips. Very easy 37% breakouts on them. All we needed was a little bit bullish Bitcoin. We saw Solana hit our price targets around $52 to $50. We've been buying Solana on these dips, of course. We have around 44% from there. You guys could just hold these until they keep going up and just put that stop loss 10% above how much percent you're up. That's a very nice thing to do. To be completely honest, if you guys don't want to use price targets, I'd rather have you guys do that, just so you can ride out the wave if you want. But normally it's good to have price targets to ride out the momentum, right? So you're not just waiting for it to come down and it's just staying stagnant. You already have your profits and you're ready to go again. But what do we see with Solana? We've seen lots of these run-ups, guys. Every time we have these dips, we saw a 60% run-up on the 22nd dip. We saw a little bit of a run-up here on this April dip. And now we're seeing this other dip run-up. We're only up 37%. I do believe that this might have another 30% left to run up. But we'll have to see about that. Solana ecosystem is very undervalued. But we'll need to see. We'll need to see. So those were some of our gains. I think I still have some more gains to get into, but we're going to be showing you guys some things that are going to be panning out to be some nice solid gains. So hopefully, guys, you guys might hate me when I say this, but I'm telling you guys, on this channel, we love dips, okay? We love dips. Please, Bitcoin, hit a dip again, okay? If you guys did not put in your stop losses, it's okay. You will remember next time, or I will scream at you if you don't. But we want a Bitcoin dip. We want these things to hit our lower buy-ins because we've seen a lot of breakouts with these coins at these buy-ins. We've seen 40, 50, 60, 70% breakouts every single time it hits this resistance level or the support level. And if RLC hits this support level at 6.58, we have seen massive run-ups. You just can't have a Bitcoin dip too big, okay? I know I'm asking a lot, but we just want Bitcoin to dip to around 40 maybe, or 41. It does look like it. I'm not rooting for you guys to lose, okay? We are emotionless, but we've caught this twice, okay? We've caught this twice. We had this run up here with RLC, which was around 135%. And this wasn't a long time to wait for it, guys. This was in 1 day and 7 hours, right? This run up right here was around 62% in 1 day and 6 hours. And if we do hit the 6.5 level, I think we're going to at least have a 50% run up in probably a day or two. We've seen that with RLC. Good entry points. We bought at 7.2, we bought at 8.3, and we're trying to get the 6.5 level as well. I know those are a lot of buying points, but this could be a very, very successful trade, so definitely looking forward to that. We have Dent as well. Dent is one of these things that breaks out on these dips. We want it to break down a little bit lower. Come on, Dent, you can push lower. But we did have a little bit of a breakout. I believe it went like up 10% since when we bought it around this 6.00 or 00607 level. But we want to see this hit this what is this level? This 0056 level and this 0052 level. Those would be great buy-ins for Dent. That would be a nice gain that we had here. We bought Dent on this dip, guys. Look at this, 100% in 5 days. Not really. Let me get the actual calculations. In around 4 days, 4 to 3 days, 118%. And from this level, we've saw an even higher spike, around 150%. You guys see how this correlates? You guys see how it's right at these levels. It's right at these levels where it breaks out. And guys, do you think Bitcoin's really going to stay below 30 or stay below this low 40 range with all of this hype that's going on? I can tell you guys it's not. We're just meant to have this breakout with Bitcoin. We're going to see a 50, we're going to see a 60, we're going to see a 70K Bitcoin. I know I was talking about a bear market coming, but I had a conversation with a few people, and I don't see Bitcoin having they changed my opinion a little bit. I don't see Bitcoin having this bear market probably for another couple months, probably 6 months to a year. I'll let you guys know, but we're probably going to see above 100K Bitcoin for sure. But it's going to keep running up eventually, right? And we have these breakdowns, we have these breakouts, great opportunities for profits. You guys see those people, hodl strong, diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands, right? And no, guys, no, we on this channel, you guys can be diamond hands. You guys can be, but if you guys have the time, if you guys have the push, you can make a lot more money than these people with diamond hands and minimize your risk. It's all about risk mitigation, right? Risk management. If you guys can manage your risk, if you guys can be patient, you guys can be very patient, really, very learning oriented, get educated. You guys can really make a lot more profit than anyone who's diamond hands. Okay, it's crypto, lots of volatility. So Dash, what do we see with Dash? We see the same thing. All right, it's dropped to this around this level right here where we've seen these breakouts. And guys, it's going to happen. It's going to happen eventually. We'll probably get a 30 to 40% breakout. This one isn't going to be as big as the others, but it's still a nice trade to get into, guys. Still a nice trade to get into, around 20, 30%. I do see this happening. It's not as nice as these other breakouts that we're having, but you guys know what? I'm still happy with a 30-40% breakout. You guys have to understand that's a lot of percent to be making in just a week or so, right? If we see it go down to this lower level to 275 and also 219, those are good levels as well, and 181. Let me see why I have 181. Let me scroll out a little bit, guys. So 181 level, we saw this push up. That'd be a nice level to get some Dash at. But yeah, Dash isn't bad as well. XRP, guys. We were talking about XRP. We were buying it every time it hit this 146 level. I believe that was our buy-in, 146 and this 135, right? No, I think it was this 135. I don't know. I don't think I would tell you guys to buy XRP at 146. That's being a little bit. That's a little absurd of me to tell you guys to buy that because I wouldn't buy it at that. But I would buy it at 136. So why would I buy XRP at 136? We saw this first initial breakout. We got a little 25% trade on XRP. We saw a little breakdown here. We saw it consolidate around this resistance or support level. This is support. It's holding it up. And now we saw this little support get touched again. It looked like there was going to be a breakout if it did touch this again and consolidate. So hopefully we see a nicer breakout with XRP. Already got another 25% on them. And you guys want to know what happens? We got 25% on them. We sold them, got some more gain somewhere else, or got that 25% gain through it in something else. Or you guys get what I'm saying. You guys have that gain in your portfolio. You guys have that consistency. And if you bought them again, you would get another 25% gain when they did pump up, and you're not holding them for the long run. But yes, it is hard to get this timing. Yes, you do have to put in a few extra hours, and you guys really have to be patient. And you guys will not be the best traders with no practice and no and no losses. You guys have to understand, if you guys are going to be trading on your own, or you guys are going to be trying to follow my trades, there's going to be some mistakes that you will make, just human error. So I really advise you guys to really study, really get educated. And I'm not trying to scare any of you guys, but I just want to let you guys know, you have to take some losses in order to learn. You guys have to forget your entry points, forget your stop losses, or not even put in stop losses to really learn these things, okay? And it's very easy to trade during the bull market, okay? It's very easy to trade during the bull market. I promise on this channel, we will be the best channel for the bear market. A lot of these other people are going to disappear. A lot of these people are going to stop watching me. No, I think a lot more people will start watching me during the bear market, because I really succeeded during the bear market. I know how to succeed during the bear market. And these trades are a lot harder to come by and far and in between in the bear markets. But in the bull market, anyone with a little bit of experience, a little bit of know-how or education can be a successful trader. So these trades do not come by often in the bear markets. But the bear market's for accumulation. That's for these long-term holds, these long-term gains. But we will get in that at some point. You guys will all be millionaires within the next 5 years easily, if you guys just work hard and you guys really want to succeed. I promise that. Think about long term, okay? Think about long term. You guys will make some mistakes at some points, but those of you who are still succeeding right now, probably going to make some mistakes, okay? Still. So XRP, another breakout. I just see the 7 level as being a good selling point. I did believe I said to sell around this 170 level, because that's what I had mine at least. Sold it perfectly from there. 16%. Sorry about that. I just saw this as a very hard support level, because we saw it right here. So we kind of hit that one perfectly. AVAX, Avalanche ecosystem, very undervalued. 17% from there. Did it drop below that? No, it did not. I believe we spot some on this dip. Okay, so if you guys see Avalanche drop back down to this 3.3 level, I do even see 3.4. These are 3 good buys right here. 3.4, 3.3, 3.1. These are good buys right here. So I do see the $33 Avalanche, the 34, and 31. I know some people can't read the screen. I got a few comments the editor said I need to enlarge my screen. I will do that. But I do see that being a good breakout point for AVAX to go to around 45 to 40. Around that 20-30% gains. We have seen a $44 AVAX all-time high back on May 7th. But that's very undervalued, guys. Our ecosystem is going to be huge soon. We have Solana, we have AVAX that are really undervalued in my eyes. Even Polkadot is undervalued in my eyes. We are going to see a lot of these ecosystems, Cosmos as well. Really get some hype, really get some price push, but it'll come slowly but surely. Tezos as well. Tezos was a nice little gainer right here. I do see a little accumulation zone around this $5. These were my buy-ins, I believe. This $5 and 5.5. So let's see how much we got on this. This was the April 22nd when we did this. So there was a 90% trade right there on April 22nd. But here we go. From here to here, we saw what, around 15% with Tezos. Not too much, but it does have some buying pressure down here. You guys see those wicks that are pointing downwards. Let me show you guys this. These are the body candles. Okay, we see the body, the candle, the red thing, and the green thing. But look, what's the thing underneath it that looks like a line? Those are wicks. And when you see them pushing upwards, you see them pointing down. That means people are buying down here. They're pushing it up, right? These bulls are buying. These bears are trying to push the candles down, but the bulls are buying, right? More people are buying than selling when it does push down. So that shows support. And I do see this possibly breaking out once we have a nice Bitcoin. Probably see around another 18-15%. This is the next resistance level before we can have another breakout. But we could be seeing a $7.30 maybe Tezos, but take your profits along the way. Don't get greedy. So XVG as well. XVG needs Bitcoin to break out for it to really succeed. Okay, so look at this, guys. 100% breakouts in 2 days. From here we had 37. We had 37 breakout in around a day. Actually, it was less than that. We got a 42% breakout in 12 hours, and right here we had this 3-day 84% breakout with XVG. I do see good buying points for XVG right now. I do see around this 0.04 level and this 0.039 level as very good buy-ins for XVG. We've seen breakouts multiple times from them, especially in the last dips. And XVG always does good when Bitcoin pumps. That's just a thing that you guys have to understand. What altcoins pump when Bitcoin pumps. There's a few of them, guys. XVG is one of them. I know most of these altcoins pump, but like some of these, like XVG, guys, it pumps when Bitcoin pumps. It's pretty nice. So we need to take that into consideration. VeChain as well. VeChain's at a good buying point, or it was yesterday. So what did we get on VeChain from yesterday? If we look at that, 14%. These are my buy levels right here: 0.154, 0.149, 0.143. I'm reading them off so you guys can, they can't see the screen, can hear them. And then we have this bottom one here at 0.13116. I will get these more organized for you guys. But I want you guys really to take your time with trading. Maybe really try and learn and study. You guys need to be able to, somewhat know what you're doing with your stop loss and be able to move it up. But guys, easiest time to trade is right now. We're in a bull run. We're in this flash crash mania. Make sure to use your stop losses though. You don't know when the next dip is going to come. You don't want to get too greedy with these profits. I know some of you guys haven't. You guys haven't experienced not setting your stop loss and losing all those profits, but it does happen. All right, so Zilliqa, I believe we're buying Zilliqa around 0.16, 0.15, and 0.14. I do see a nice breakout with Zilliqa coming. We just had this retracement down to the 0.17 level. But probably we'll see that at some point in the future. It has a lot of momentum to push forward, but we still have this lower dip here on April 22nd around 0.145. So we could be coming back down to that once we have another dip in Bitcoin, if that does happen. So be careful, set your stop losses on Zilliqa because we might have another buying opportunity around 0.146. All right, so let's go back into the market and let me guys look at your questions that you have real quick. All right, so fire sale, good luck, guys. I mean, we've had a fire sale. We've had multiple trades that are doing very, very well right now. Please tell me about Filecoin. I bought at 145. All right, so Filecoin, guys. I would love to share some opinions on Filecoin. Well, they're devs, guys. They're devs on Filecoin. They own around 70% of the token. So that means they own basically a lot of the liquidity. If it goes up a certain amount, they're going to be taking profits. Filecoin really isn't worth as much as people believe. I do not see Filecoin actually being worth around $7 billion. Guys, you have to understand that the devs own around, I believe that would be $5 billion of Filecoin. So they would be selling a lot, guys. You cannot trust these CEOs. You cannot trust these devs. These devs will sell on you. When you guys see things pumped up in the green, a lot of the times it's these devs, these CEOs, they're selling on you, okay? And if it's not the CEOs, it's their friends that they told to buy, okay? A lot of people don't understand how much liquidity is given to these large wallets. And when something pumps up that much, these large wallets are just taking profits, guys. Do not be buying on these very, very high green moments or without some significant pump up news. That being said, yeah, buying Filecoin at that high, that's a lesson to be learned, Renika Sharma. It's a lesson to be learned. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. And you guys have to be able to really learn from those mistakes, right? Is Matic about to pump again? I do see a little bit of momentum in Matic right now. Okay, we do see this buying pressure pushing upwards. We could see another breakout to around 240 to 250. I see that might be a little stretch, but guys, look at this buying power. Look at people are buying Matic at $2. Who would have thought this, right? When we were talking about Matic at 20-30 cents, who would have thought 4 weeks later we would be talking about Matic being bought at $2 very, very hard. I did actually. I did see that. But I believe my price target for Matic by the end of April was $2, or the end of May. Don't remember. It was one of those months, probably the end of April. Would you recommend going in and setting stop losses for altcoins for 10% less than what we currently, as we have not yet all? I would recommend that. Okay, if you guys do not want to do that, I'm just saying that you're creating a little bit of a risk when involved, because what if Bitcoin falls a significant amount? I would say right now the lowest Bitcoin is going to go is maybe 38, 39, but we're probably going to see a bounce off of Bitcoin at 40, 41, or 42. That's what the analytics are showing. But right now is not the most important time to set those stop losses, but it's always a good idea to practice. I am saying that those stop losses would help you if we did have that 38, 39, 40 dip. or 38, 39 dip. If we had a 40, 41, it probably wouldn't hit those 10% stop losses. But that makes you guys able to have buying power. Okay, when we have that Bitcoin that's super pumped up, when we have a Bitcoin that's in the 50s or in the upper 40s, stop losses are of the essence, because we're probably going to see a lot of dips downwards with Bitcoin when that happens. But guys, yeah, Matic is looking like it's going to pump up. We'll have to see though. We'll have to see. Yeah, Bitcoin is at 434 right now. We've just been hanging around this level right now. So really make sure, guys, to maybe put some more buy orders in, or put some stop losses on if you guys are going to be buying around this level. We have seen it bounce off of this 54.7 level once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, guys. Okay. 5 times it's bounced off of that, so just make sure to be conscientious of that. I am going to need to go in a few minutes. I'm going to try and answer a few more of your questions. Too late to buy in Matic. I would wait. I would wait for some more buying opportunities. I mean, if you are going to be buying in Matic, make sure to put a stop loss on. But yes. Harmony 1, we did go over Harmony 1. Let's go over 1. We had a nice gainer on 1. 1's extremely undervalued still where it is currently. They have one of the best transaction times and transaction speeds. Great smart contract platform. Their smart contracts, guys, they're better than the top 10 ecosystem smart contracts. Okay, 1 has been very undervalued. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 50-cent one by the end of this month. But that being said, they have a terrible marketing team. Okay, so we need to go slap their marketing team around. We got to say, get your head in the game, pump up 1, pump up our bags. But they beat to their own drum. Okay, 1 does not care too much about marketing. That's what I love about them, by the way, guys. These great use case companies that I don't talk about because they don't have good marketing is they have the best use case and they don't need to do marketing and they still pump up. And Harmony is one of those, but they did hire a new marketing team, so we're going to see a pump in Harmony at some point. Probably why we're seeing one now. All right, so let's go over. We could go over some ADA real quick, guys. You guys gotta pay attention to ADA. All right, so here's me going out with the Doge. I took the Doge out to to the restaurant, gave her some wine. We drank some ADA wine with our Cardano money. That's why you guys gotta hit the like button, subscribe. You guys know that ADA wine's a little bit expensive. Thank goodness, thank goodness I bought ADA at $2. All right, so let's go into Cardano. Let's go do a little Cardano, little graph here. Oops. Just hit that button, Cardano. All right, so we see Cardano hanging around at $2. You guys know I was kidding about the $2 buy. This is a nice resistance level that wouldn't actually be a bad buy for Cardano, around $2 if you guys were trying to get into them. I would say 195 would be a little bit better buy. And then we have this 187 level. We've been watching Cardano this entire time. We did buy them at the dip. I can't believe we made a 100% trade on Cardano. Who would have thought when that dip happened April 22nd, we would see a $1 Cardano? Not many people thought we would see that, guys. We saw around a $1.92 Cardano. Guys, look how fast this spiked up. We had in around 23 days 151% return. We did sell along the way though, but that's still a very nice trade. We bought them 2 or 3 more times here. But I do see this retracement happening every time Cardano pumps. We have a retracement. Look at pump, retracement, pump, retracement, pump, large retracement, because this was a very large pump. If you guys made these pumps look bigger in comparison, you would see the same sort of action. Okay, we will probably see another pump with Cardano around this $2 level, but it might just take a little bit of time. Okay, but that's going to be my last thing I talk about. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. But going to be ending the video there. I will be streaming later. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll make some videos in a little bit.